This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, October 22nd, 2013. Now our first look at the 0ZGFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have a northwesterly flow coming out of Canada that's going to bring cold air down, and with some energy around, that's going to bring some precipitation, and that's going to be in the form of some rain or snow, or maybe all snow across the state. It'll begin early in the morning in the northwestern counties, sweeping across the state. By the afternoon here at 1 p.m., it'll be over the eastern into the central counties, maybe an inch or two, highs in the 40s to near 50. But it's not going to be much different Wednesday. Another system, a little weaker, will be moving in Wednesday into Wednesday night. This will be targeting mainly the southwestern half of the state, highs mainly in the 40s to near 50. Thursday looks to be fairly dry, cold, highs in the 40s to near 50. Any snow will be over the lakes, likely some lake effect snow, which could be mixed with a little bit of rain as well. Moving to Friday, it begins to warm up as the high pressure moves down to about Jonesboro, Arkansas. The winds begin to shift around to the west and a bit to the southwest. Temperatures likely back into at least the 50s, maybe hugging the upper 40s in the north and east. Looks to be about the same here on Saturday. Another system now targets the Great Lakes with a Clipper-type system. That'll bring some rain and mainly some snow across the Great Lakes like the UP of Michigan, northern lower Michigan. That moves into New England here on Sunday. Winds still out of the south and west. Temperatures may be approaching 60. Unfortunately, there's another batch of cold air coming down, and with some moisture coming up from the south, Monday looks to be rather wet, cloudy, kind of dreary, highs in the 50s, maybe into the 40s, depending on cloud cover. Snow breaking out, maybe blizzard conditions in Wyoming and the Black Hills of South Dakota. And then by next Tuesday, that begins to dive down. Some energy hanging back in Arizona, some across the plains up into the Great Lakes. And that'll be with that system that'll be congealing into a fairly hefty storm. Some rain and maybe some thunderstorms across the eastern Great Lakes down into Texas. Some snow beginning to dissipate over Colorado, and maybe a little bit of snow in the northwestern half of our state up into Minnesota and Wisconsin. Going into the extended period, November 2nd, we have another system. Off and around Las Vegas, we still have a northwesterly flow coming out of Canada, and that's going to keep the temperatures quite cool. Fax is well off to our east. With that, there could be a clipper system just clipping the state, mainly in Wisconsin, Minnesota, into the Great Lakes, with maybe some snow, maybe a little bit of mix of rain. That may clip our northeastern counties with a little bit, but nothing too significant at this point. The end of the forecast, November the 6th, another system over Minnesota and Wisconsin, another one west of San Francisco. So the flow is more zonal or undulating at this point, and that could bring some rain or snow to our north over Wisconsin, Minnesota, into western Ontario, some rain in the Gulf Coast and up into the southeast, but mainly it looks to be near or slightly below average. Satellite image from last evening, we had that frontal system that came through Sunday off the south from the eastern Great Lakes down into the south and east with some rain and a little bit of thunderstorms, especially in the Gulf. Around here, we just have some low clouds with the next Clipper system coming down from the northwest. Watch warning map from last evening, we had some frost and freeze advisories from the eastern part of Iowa through Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, a little bit of lower Michigan into northwestern Ohio, and a little bit of southwest Texas. Elsewhere, it was fairly quiet. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, showing any precipitation maybe about a quarter to a half an inch, and that could be in the form of some rain-snow mix, or possibly in all snow.